Do you ever get to the end of the day and wonder where all your time went? You were busy all day, but somehow the important stuff didn't get done. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today I'm sharing 5 strategies that completely transformed how I manage my time, and they can do the same for you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm watering grass today, and this channel is all about helping you work smarter, not harder. Today we're diving deep into time management, and I promise these aren't the same tired tips you've heard 1,000 times before. So let's get into it. The first strategy is what I call the 2-minute sweep. Here's the idea. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do it immediately. Don't add it to your to-do list, don't schedule it for later, just knock it out right now. This might sound counterintuitive, but think about how much mental energy we waste tracking tiny tasks. Responding to that quick email, putting dishes in the dishwasher, filing that document. Each one only takes a moment, but when you add them to your task list, they create this psychological weight that drags you down all day. I started implementing this 6 months ago, and the difference is incredible. My to-do list is now reserved for actual meaningful work, and all those little tasks that used to accumulate just get handled in the moment. The key is being honest about what actually takes 2 minutes versus what takes 20. Strategy number 2. Time blocking, but with a twist. Most people know about time blocking, where you schedule specific tasks for specific times, but here's what makes it actually work. You need buffer blocks. Instead of scheduling every minute of your day back to back, leave 15 to 30-minute buffer blocks between your main tasks. This is where life happens. This is where unexpected emails pop up, where meetings run long, where you need a mental break between deep work sessions. When I first started time blocking, I would create these perfect schedules and then feel like a failure when I couldn't stick to them. But once I added buffers, everything changed. Now my schedule breathes. It's flexible enough to handle reality while still giving me structure. I usually place these buffers mid-morning, after lunch, and mid-afternoon. The third strategy is one that changed everything for me. The energy audit. We spend so much time managing our time, but we forget to manage our energy. Here's what you do. For 1 week, track not just what you do, but how you feel while doing it. Are you energized or drained? Focused or distracted? You'll start to notice patterns. Maybe you're a morning person trying to do creative work at 4 p.m. Maybe you schedule calls during your peak concentration hours. Once I did this audit, I realized I was doing everything backwards. I was answering emails during my most alert hours in the morning and trying to write complex content when I was already mentally exhausted in the afternoon. So I flipped it. Now I protect my morning hours for deep work and creative projects, and I batch all my administrative tasks and calls for the afternoon when I'm naturally less focused anyway. Match your tasks to your energy levels, not just to available time slots, and you'll get more done in less time while feeling less exhausted. Strategy 4. The weekly reset ritual. Every Sunday evening, I spend 30 minutes doing what I call my weekly reset. This is where I review the past week, plan the upcoming week, and make sure I'm actually working on what matters. During this reset, I ask myself 3 questions. What went well last week? What didn't go as planned and why? What are my top 3 priorities for this coming week? Not 10 priorities, not 20. 3. This forces me to get real about what actually matters. I also use this time to clear out my inbox, update my task list, and make sure all my tools and systems are in order. Starting Monday morning with a clean slate and a clear plan is a total game changer. You're not scrambling to figure out what to do. You're not starting from chaos. You're starting with intention. The 5th and final strategy is something I call productive procrastination. Now, I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. We're all going to procrastinate sometimes. It's human nature. So instead of fighting it, I've learned to channel it productively. I keep a list of low-stakes but still useful tasks that I can turn to when I'm procrastinating on bigger projects. Things like organizing files, updating my resume, learning a new software feature, or planning future content. These tasks don't require peak mental energy, but they still move things forward. The key is recognizing when you're procrastinating and consciously choosing to procrastinate productively rather than falling down a social media rabbit hole. I'm still avoiding the big scary task temporarily, but at least I'm getting something useful done. And often, once I complete a few smaller tasks, I build enough momentum to tackle the thing I was avoiding. Now, here's what I want you to avoid. Don't try to implement all 5 strategies at once. That's a recipe for overwhelm. Pick one, just one, and commit to it for 2 weeks. Let it become a habit before you add the next one. I'd recommend starting with the energy audit because that will inform everything else. Once you understand your natural rhythms, the other strategies become much easier to implement. Time management isn't about cramming more into your day. It's about making sure the right things get done with the energy and attention they deserve. These 5 strategies have helped me reclaim hours every week, reduce my stress, and actually accomplish what matters to me. I hope they do the same for you. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more productivity content. Drop a comment below and let me know which strategy you're going to try first. And if you want to dive even deeper, check out the video I'll link in the cards about building a morning routine that actually sticks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.